So how is grasp on your build versus the LT lethal tempo and the normal crack and straight builds? So I will give you a short explanation, but I will also give you the link to a long explanation. Your channel grasp. I need to here grasp lethal, and I will send you the link of that video. Up. And now basically I'm going grasp into matchups where it doesn't matter if you have lethal tempo and if you kill the opponent a few times in lane, etc. He will still out-impact you later in the game. He will have more value in team fights, but also more value in side lane. For example, Jax, Malphite, Kali, yeah, these kind of tough matchups, often tanky matchups, but not only tanky matchups. Tamkench, this kind of guys. So usually to get value, to have an impact versus these guys when you have lethal tempo, okay, let's say you get 1-2 kills already, etc. But now you cannot, at some point, even if you're super ahead, you bring them on side lane, you cannot dive them, they're too tanky, and you cannot just straight up take the turret because they have enough damage to make you use ult fast. Okay? So what you do is you bring them on the side lane and you look to rotate. Bring them on side lane, you rotate. But then they have TP, these guys. Most of the time they play with TP. So now you go back on side lane, bring them on side lane again, rotate, and now you create a 5v4 situation. Now you have a little window where you have a number advantage. So on paper, it's really hard to abuse these matchups, even if you get leads. So I was looking for a way to have an impact throughout the game at any given moment, and I felt like grasp still gives you some early game pressure. Then your rush breaker allows you to out-impact the champion that has more impact by just existing. You just try to be a pain in the ass, you try to bring the enemy jungler to top lane as much as possible, try to bring people, survive, etc. You just play like the splits like it should be done. And later on, you can just, if you're able to bring a wave under that turret, if you go Hullbreaker, try for something like that, you can one-shot a turret with every wave. It's one wave, one turret. So now, if the enemy who has more impact in teamfights, like the Malphite, who has big ults in teamfights, goes in a teamfight, well, you hard punish him by getting at least 2 turrets. And if he doesn't, he stays. Well, now you either he holds the wave and then you just stack grasp procs and out-sustain his mana and HP, or if you get a wave under turret, you just one-shot the wave. That's basically the explanation. I was thinking yesterday about this mindset anxiety thing, and I think I'm that way because of my friends. When I started playing League, I played for fun and improve, but at some point, while overgame my friends' rank, they were doing side eyes and being like, "You never reach higher ranks." I felt pressure and forced to disprove them. I mean, Bloodseeker, we talked about it. You know, when we talked about locus of control, inside and outside, like I could put in a nutshell what you said by, I think that this thing that's holding me back is because of this external factor, my friends. The way I see things is the issue is not your friends, is how you react to the pressure you feel from your friends. Your friends probably don't really give a shit, you know, but like when you get in ranked, etc. So that's just like two different point of views. Not saying that mine is right, but I personally don't think the issue is your friends. I think the issue is the way you create pressure from what your friend said. If my friend said, yeah, you would never get the right, I wouldn't give a shit because that's the way I do, you know. I mean, if the issue is you related, you probably are the issue. But that's, again, that's how I like to approach things. Some people would not agree. And the answer is probably in a balance between inside and outside. You You really go cleanse into Nasus. I go cleanse into Nasus because Nasus counters Tryndamere, actually. And he counters Tryndamere because of his W. But then if I cleanse his W, well, he doesn't counter me anymore. That's it. Kraken Trinity Angle, Freak says, yeah. Kraken Trinity Angle, it might be. You know what? Let's try it. Because now I could see the move speed. Usually I would go Kraken Navori. So what's the issue? Of course it's fine, that's why you do it. Like, what's the problem? Okay, he just wants to type. That's the point of it. And you know what? I will actually do something. I will let Nasus push. So I could crash 2 waves, let the wave bounce, and on level 4 when the wave is on my side look for an all-in, right? But that means that I can all-in at minute like 3.5 or something. But if I actually let him push, well, now I can all-in very soon. Why did I go D-Shell, by the way? Was not focused. And now he's already in a tough position. So it's a bit hard to accept to give him some stacks. Ah, he has no flash. I could have auto'd. My bad. But at least you see why you go cleanse now, right? I guess you see it now. Okay, I need to find a way. Nice! So yes, he has TP, but still because the minions are low and already under turret, he's gonna lose a fair amount. So I'm double his CS. Adding XP in gold. It's pretty good. When friends don't support you, they're not really acting as friends or bantering. In both cases, you should ignore their remarks. True. And sometimes, like, I mean, I know that I'm the kind of friends that will sometimes say, oh, you cannot make it, or say tough words to kind of like boost my friend. But it doesn't work with every friend, so I try to know like what friends get boosted by this kind of shit, etc. But yeah, like if like you should, what you think or believe or want should always outvalue what they think, believe or want for you. Imo, in my opinion. Okay, well, another way to beat Nasus is to outsustain his mana. Do you think Twisty is good against Nasus and Berserkers? Well, the thing is, it's hard because there's many games where some boots look really good. Even sometimes Tabais look really good, or Mercs, or Swifties. But the issue is like, man, Zergs, 35% attack speed. It's 35%, it's so much attack speed. So, it's tough. It's really tough not to go Zergs. And, well, I found that I could fix my issue, my Nasus issue, with just with the summoner and still have my Zergs, and I'd rather do that. Boom. Cleanse again. No cleanse, no kill. Cleanse, kill. Damage better because you cleanse W. Oh yeah. But like you could argue that well you can still go flash and no go for the and don't go for the cleanse if you go Swifties, etc. But yeah, I think Zergs have too much value. Okay. Well, I mean that was a bit too greedy because they have Nasus W and Fiddle's Q, and if they played their spells better, I wouldn't be able to like to dodge both. Which I didn't do, by the way, but I don't know, it worked. Also, after the cleanse, you have more... Is it only slow resist, or is it like tenacity? Let me read it. Just by 65% for the next 3 seconds. Yeah, that's also what helped me. It works on Fiddle's Q, right? It's on any CC. I'm just looking to make him use W and stop the trade. Just looking to get his mana. And now he's fucked again. So you can see a few tricks that I use versus Nasus. Let him push level 1, go cleanse. When I don't have cleanse, just fight him until he has to use his W for mana. Yeah, that's good enough. Like, I'm not gonna go and trade 2 slow autos. I know that I can go... Oh, I need to be careful though. Okay, my bad. Didn't realize it was all of them coming. I said I could go here because like the wave was still freezing. Yeah, try to hold the wave, Viego. Nice, really nice. Now it's 3 of them to try to crash a wave. I will probably get most of it. Okay, well, let's... There's flash and ult. I just saw someone was here with W and I thought it was... I'm not gonna... I thought it was Nasus. I didn't realize it would be Fiddlesticks. Yes, TP, no. Yeah, I still get... late. Okay. I thought Fiddle was not gonna stay and Thresh was not gonna stay. At least we got the Herald, that's what we were playing for. Dying a bit too much, not gonna lie. Dying a bit too much. Still fine, we have pretty good scaling. I'm still not doing too bad. Nasus has no TP and he's running low in mana. No, there's no way if he does, is still top, right? I Here I'm legit trading just to try to make him use W. If he's not gonna use W, can also play for that. I'm not gonna proxy the wave because I wanna play with the wave, with my wave, and keep pressuring and go for turret damage. Still hasn't scaled on me. And the fact that I have cleanse actually delays his scaling on me by a lot. Now he needs to decide, you either hit me or hit the wave. Now I'm gonna get demolished soon. 6, 5, 4. Okay, I have demolish. Want to see if there was a plant. Okay, well I need to wait my cleanse, or I can fight him again. Yeah, he's not using W. Nice. Okay, that's T1. Well, he's holding W that so much that he needs to ult. Like it's pretty stupid. I think I understood that he shouldn't use W in lane too much, but then he's just ulting. Like you need to not use W too much. You don't need not to use it. Okay. Now something versus Nasus is not actually that good to take. Stir it early, because then he can just stack for free. Auto me, Thresh, okay, and now I die. Nah, I wanted to die from Thresh. Okay, bit too greedy. Just a bit too greedy, but we got half of the turret's HP. He doesn't have freeze anymore. So we said we're gonna try Triforce here. Let's go. So let's see what's a good spike. This is a good spike. This is terrible. Okay, well the KD doesn't look good, but I have 30 more CS than him. I have just as many kills. I'm still leading the way. Because I have cleanse, he still hasn't scaled on me. He still doesn't have defensive stats also, which is really good for us. I can maybe threaten to just push with that wave and demolish and... Like here, for example, I will level up ult if you're still here with Jito, because I feel like I need ult versus Nasus. Cannot fight without it, so I need it to be up as much as possible. Oopsie. Well, another counter to Nasus is walls. Cannot pass walls. So if you're in a tough spot, you just look for a wall and you pass it, you know. Now, this fight it was cleanse stiff. Okay, Rift is spawning. Now the issue is there's a Nasus and he has ult and everything. Okay. He's gonna probably try to dive me because he can. In a 1v1. Oh, we cannot. Cannot herald. I have Triforce now. There, nice. So yeah, that's the question. Like the 20 extra seconds that I have, like for example now, because I put a point in it, I will have it in 30 instead of having it in 50. Now, if I get ult and I don't use it for the first 20 seconds of having it, well, it was maybe not good, but you cannot really know in advance. So is it more likely that I need it or not? Okay. Cleanse doing its job again. Okay, I think I already see or understand what people mean by saying just feel better, just feels better to have Triforce. Okay, I will go in practice tool very soon to make sure it's just not a placebo effect, you know. Because 812 on that crit with Shin proc. Yeah, don't worry. He needs gold for Triforce. Yes, but do we really want to send me top? Why no hole here? Because hole is actually... Like right now, Nasus is still going glass cannon, sort of. I don't know, I feel like I'm still playing to kill the Nasus, you know? And hole is not the item that will help you kill the Nasus. Also, I'm not feeling... I mean, also he has Divine. So I guess Divine is good into like lots of HP and defensive stats, etc. So it lowers my value once again. And also the game is pretty close. We have scaling champions here. We want to give resets to Viego. So I might want to play some team fights. Like I don't think straight up splitting is my win condition right now. Or like straight up, you know, bringing waves to turrets and just going for the turrets, you know. I feel like it's more killing them. You see like that rotation that I did on Fiddle and Sevier? Well, that's the kind of play I cannot make if I have... Bro... I tend to underestimate threshold. The slow on it, man, it's actually pretty insane. We go perma split because it's always there is your option. Yeah, I actually did a series where I went perma split. I went unranked to master split only, every game I had to go Hullbreaker in my first 3 items and go Demolish. And of course use it. And it was pretty fun and actually got me to Master MMR pretty quickly. The games didn't feel too hard. But then it has its limits in some ELO. Some MMR, it's gonna start being harder to make function. In every game at least. Because when it's strong, it's still gonna be strong, of course. I don't like that we're fighting. Cleanse again. Triforce, Triforce, Triforce. Okay. Okay, we have a new build, boys. Okay, I accept, I agree. They were right. The Triforce guys. They knew. They knew what I didn't know. This play was made so easy by Triforce. Straight couldn't do that because I would have used Straight at the beginning. I would have used Straight at the beginning of the fight. And then not have it when I dash in on Thresh and Xavier. Okay. Fuck Navori. Navori doesn't exist anymore. Oopsie. Should have put a point in ult, especially because I'm gonna use it soon. Okay, go. It's okay, they're not on it yet. They're not on it yet. I'm gonna show mid to show them that we're not like 5 on Drake. Big, big, big. We have Kaisa, we have one of the fastest Nash in the game. They're not defending, so I can afford to go Nasus. See. I mean, flanking is not bad though. But now it's no dash. Oh. And now we just don't get Nash. Yeah, it's okay, we got the Drake. I mean, I think Sarilda is good because they are all like fast and hard to get on top of, but now that I have Triforce, I don't even feel like it's necessary. Nah, you don't want to be bot. Why are you bot still, ADC? Hello. If I show as well, they can just try to do this. It's really good that we have some vision on Nash. I will have cleanse now. I should probably went Mortal Remainder, actually. I'm regretting. Okay, we see Xavier. Okay, they're not on it. Okay, I think my play is actually not to... Okay, never mind. W'd me before I got the wave under turret, so now... Okay, I messed up. I messed up. Taking the turret aggro. Still his ghost and ult. Let's go mid prio. Oh shit. My ult in 20. Ult in 10, but it's too late. The fight is lost now. Okay, well, we play for soul in a minute. This do I want as an item. I finally want to go. What am I gonna do in a minute? I'm not gonna split top. I don't think hold is the way. Well, I might. I know it sounds silly, but if I messed up, I messed up. And this quick. I have the perfect goal for it. It's vision. It's good. And then I'm gonna sell it for something else. But for 2300, I think it's the best spike you can get. I mean, okay, I need to make them waste time. Nope, not working. Okay, probably dead, and I give a big shutdown here.
Your turret has been destroyed. Your turret has been destroyed. Your inhibitor has been destroyed.
Yeah, he has outscaled me now, the Nasus. Still gonna happen even if you go cleanse. At some point he's gonna outscale you. Maybe with Bork last if I have cleanse and ghost advantage. Maybe then something can be done. I think Kaisa should have went for some poke. Rip Navari to a Rue. I mean, it's probably gonna come back. But look at my crits, man. 700, 1k, every third auto. Okay, can I join that? What is GG? I don't know, I should have just, like, every time when I was getting to a fight, just before I arrived, the fight was over already. And I should have noticed that once Kaisa is dead, there's no fight anymore. But Triforce. Triforce is the way. Hop, hop, hop. Level up. So when I have 2 items, I want to see the 2 item spike and then 3 item spike. When I have 2 items, let's say it's around 11. So, boots, Kraken. Most of the time, I mean, if I go Kraken Navari, I would have a second point in ult. So, that would be the setup. Okay. So, with Navari, biggest hits are like, if I get a crit on the 3rd hit, okay, 655, DPS 700, 600. And now it's gonna be important to look at my E also. Toggle minion spawn. Okay, now the Navari that we know of. So Navari, so we need to consider that right now I'm starting with Fury, which is not gonna happen all the time or most of the time. So I'm resetting my E even faster. So boom, 1, 2, 3 auto. Actually, oh, that's why Navari is not that good anymore. It's like 4 autos to reset an E. Okay, wait, 3. So let's see, DPS 1100. My crits go up to 870. Okay, 1100 DPS. Let's try Triforce here. So considering that, of course, when we have Navari, we get more Ws, we get more Es, more Qs as well. But when we have Triforce, we get more movement speed. Okay, so in terms of DPS, Navari is still better. Now, let's look at the attack speed too. Let's look at the, what did I want to look at? Okay, the MS. 413 MS. Okay. So Triforce is more damage to turrets. Let's see. Triforce is just a bit cheaper. It's more damage to turrets. It's less DPS. It's more stickiness. Is it though? Why can't I W? Oh, because I didn't put a point in W. So here, same. I get, okay. Okay, actually I need a ton of autos before my W resets. And Navari is not what it used to be. But you see it, guys. Like, in terms of DPS, it's actually better to have Navari. Now, what if we add PD on top of it? $1,800. Trinity. Okay. And most likely it was not gonna change. And now one last thing that I wanna check is, well, the stickiness. So here I get an E every 3 autos. Every 3 autos I get an E. Boom. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Now if I go Triforce, one, 2, 3, 4, 5 here, 5 here, 5 here. But then, yes, of course I'm fast, and it's easier to not get kited. You know, I just right click on a... It's easier to get on top of your opponent and actually hit your auto attacks. But, okay, well, I think that's the answer, you know? Also awesome with hold thirds. Yeah, so Triforce is better for split push. It's better to actually like get on top of an opponent because actually get movement speed by just Eing, no? After using an ability, this enhance attack strength, 20 move speed. Okay, so if I do my first auto, boom, boom, and now I can hit auto number 2, number 3 way easier because I'm so fast. Bro, it's actually very fast. It's actually very, very fast. Now, Navori would be better if you can already hit those autos. If you have the autos guaranteed, then you don't need Triforce. And we say it's better for split pushing. Okay. Toggle minion spawn. I know, yeah, of course it's gonna be way better for split pushing. There's no question asked. 65 AD. 40 AD. Then you have the extra AD. Gain 6% base AT damage for 5 seconds. So 80% base. Okay, so it scales with time. And with me being lower HP, no? Because my base AD is what changes. Is it? Oh no, okay, it goes in bonus. Okay, it goes in bonus. Okay, so actually it's not, it's still a close call. I mean the answer is, yeah, can you hit 3 autos on your opponent for free? If you dash on him, can you hit 3 autos? If the answer is yes, you probably just go Navori. Because then you're gonna reset your E and it actually gives you more stickiness, and you're actually resetting your W as well. And you have more DPS. If you're more like, I'm a team fighting and I can hit the opponents, like I have a lot of setup, I have Amumu, I have Zac in my team, whatever, then it's better. I'm a team fighting, but I can only like dash in, get 1 or 2 autos and then they kite me, then Triforce is probably better. I'm a splitting and team fighting, then Triforce is probably better. So most of the time Triforce is gonna be better. But Navori still has its place. And now let me just check the DPS with Strides. It has to be shit, no? Or is it? So let's try with Full Fury. Also Triforce is probably better if you're not Full Fury. Oh yeah, the DPS is shit compared to it. Okay, interesting. Well, this is gonna require some more testing.